Okay, we're at Hibbard Park, which is connected to the rec center and the skate park is over here as well, the Wilmette skate park, and this is on Skokie Boulevard and Glenview Road. And here's some pickleball courts, and this could be horseshoes, and we're looking for those skill spaces. This could be something here. I kind of like it, although it's in the middle of a parking lot, more or less. But it's a really nice tree. So this would be a nice maybe for 1, 2, 3 skill ups for the meetups. Get your skills on. Flow space over here. I'm seeing a little bit. If looks like it might be it could get busy. Right now it's about 23 degrees, a little biting, and not too much activity out here. But I could see the playground, getting busy, and you got 6 pickleball courts over here, and some of the horseshoes. So this area right here is like a maybe, and your baseball. So if you wanna, this could be a place. It's possible. You have to see. And then, of course, if no one's using the softball field, baseball field, I think it's okay to go and use it. I don't know. I think it's probably. I don't see why not. This actually looks more like a mini league or a little league field because of this barrier near the back. Kind of interesting. Yeah, because you would. But I'm curious now because I could see someone easily hitting a ball into the street. Didn't know this was here. My first time here. So yeah. Interesting, like sometimes people, landscapers and city planners and designers and stuff, they have to figure out how to make use of space. So in this case, this is what they figured out that they would do, and they put in this mound, as it were. Maybe that's why the Native Americans built mounds, so they could play baseball. I don't know. The mound itself, not sure what's going on up here, but I guess this would be, I don't know. I think this is one of those things where you gotta kind of learn and play it by ear and see what different parts are like. Now I'm a little curious as to what is on the other side here of the mound. So this area would actually, I think, work out pretty well too if there's no one using it. In fact, you could get a bunch of skill toys, Diablo, juggling, flow around here. I would say definitely, and of course, if you ever have a meetup of I would say about starting around 4, but maybe 5, 6 or so. You might want to like check with the city and see if what they think about that, and if you need to get a certain permit for larger groups of people. Sometimes they may not. It may not be a problem. And sometimes they might say, yeah, we want a permit, or I guess you might just find out depending on how if there's a problem or something. But certainly, if you start as you get to 10 and 15 people. I would imagine that's you're probably going to need a permit to have that many people, and it would be considered more of like an event. But at that point, you might want to even consider making it like offering the event to the city and say, hey, could you fund this? Can we get money? We could have a weekly meetup or something, or monthly or twice a month or something. And sometimes the city's like, oh yeah, we really like this idea, oh yeah, you can be in charge of it, and or we'll have someone help you to do it, like one of our event coordinators, and that way you can have you could have your meetup, and then we can add another event and another amenity to our community. So those things happen too. But yeah, as far as like coming out and practicing and doing your skills, I think that space over here seems decent. I don't know about this mound. Unusual. I feel a little I feel like I discovered something, or I'm like, this is something. All right, and so the skate park is pretty well hidden back there. It's right behind these trees, and this is heading south. This is the east. The west is this way. East, west, and then this is heading north. And Skokie Boulevard is on an angle over there. So we'll take a look over at the skate park. They're calling this Wilmette Skate Park, as far as naming and branding. And if you show up and a game's already in play, maybe this could be a spot, just for so that you could still get some practice in, so you still get your flow in. Sometimes you don't need a huge space. All right, here's the Wilmette Park District Skate Park. Again, so the idea here is that you'll be able to, tell your friends, like, hey, let's do some skills. Where you want to go? Like, let's meet you at the Wilmette Skate Park. And it makes it easy for to communicate that, instead of like somewhere else, like where else, we're going to meet over at when you have a skate park, it gives a good sort of central place. You don't actually, and as we're saying in a lot of the other videos, not going to do the skills, not going to juggle in the skate park. We're going to juggle near the skate park, and that way we will be connecting, but not directly overlapping, unless you are a skateboarder and a juggler, like me. Okay, so Wilmette Skate Park. Skate park rules: open sunrise to sunset, right? For skateboarders and inline skates only. No bicycles, no scooters, and no other devices are prohibited. Those are prohibited. Skate at your own risk. Skateboarding and inline skating are high-risk activities. Safety guidelines: inspect the area for hazards before the use. Do not use broken or wet features. Report repairs to the number. Helmets, elbows, and knee pads are recommended. No personal ramps or modifications are allowed. In case of emergency, call 911. And further restrictions: no skating in the parking lot. The sidewalks are inside the community rec center. So they make it very clear, like, they don't want you skateboarding out here. They don't want you skateboarding, like skating up. You got to walk your skateboard up. You could bicycle up, I'm guessing, lock your bike up and then skate. Or you can, I'm not sure if there's another way in, but they don't know, skating in the parking lots, on the sidewalks, or inside. Don't skate inside the rec center. And then there's no glass objects and no smoking in the skate park. And be respectful. Keep the noise down and dispose of the trash properly. So yeah, this is the park. And so you got some quarters, you got your street course kind of area, some rails, ramps, and looks nice. I've never seen this before. They've got skate stoppers on the curb in the skate park. This is a new one for me. It's kind of, hey, you know, you got to do it how you got to do it. So you got your quarter over here, you got your stepped up rolling ramp, and get your roll in, your quarters. You got like a hump over here. I like this. I think that's nice. I like those little pump rails, quarters, more rail, and like we saw at some of these other parks, they do have this mini area, and this one is sort of like built into the floor of the concrete of the park itself. So yeah, you can use that, you know. So they did so yeah, I think they made some good sort of design choices here. This little gap is probably intentional, unintentional, but you foreseeably could do some ollieing over here, some back sides, some front side. When you get that's going to be advanced, or at least intermediate advanced. So yeah, this is a skate park, looking good. And I also, like, as we're looking around, I don't see any other entrance or exit to it. So you will have to walk your skateboard up to it. That's just the rules here. And I also don't see the like a bike rack. I would have thought there'd be a bike rack kind of nearby. I'm sure there's one on the rec center area in general. So, but I'm not seeing that, and I don't see one over here either. But I could be missing something, and I know for sure that I am. I just don't know what it is. Another baseball field. Beautiful trees. Lots of trees. The air smells fresh. This is a south pollinator garden. I think that means that there's bees around here or something. All right, well, this is the rec center on Skokie Boulevard and Glenview Road in Wilmette. And the skate park, and some good, I think pretty good skill options. Some of them are closer to the park than others. I guess, unless it's somewhere that I missed, my only recommendation would be that there's a bike rack near the park. But if they're gonna have this rule to walk your skateboard, but look, here's the sidewalk right here. You can skate here, walk here, and then walk on. Sure, and it looks like this has been up. The skate park has been here for a bit, so I'm sure people figured it out. All right, well, until next time, with our skill space tips and our flow spot tips. Yeah.